تعرفت على مجال السجن. Bravo 1, can you copy a signal 9? Are you visiting someone in Bartlett? So it's indicating to me that the driver has a suspended driver's license.
هو ممكن يتم اعتقاله؟
Yes, it's an arrestable offense. Can you place your hands on the hood? I need you to place your hands behind your back.
هي أول شرطية مسلمة محجبة. العمل في أمريكا لا يفرق بين الذكر والأنثى، وهناك دائما أمثلة مشرفة ومميزة للنساء العربيات المسلمات في جميع المجالات. اليوم رح نلتقي بفتاة فضلت مهنة المصاعب على الراحة وفضلت الخطورة على الأمان في بيتها أو منزلها. خلينا نلتقي بفتاة هي ضابط شرطة في ولاية إلينوي، وهي أول فتاة مسلمة عربية محجبة تحصل على وظيفة ضابط شرطة في هذه المنطقة. أنا الآن مع الأوفيسر مها، هي أول شرطية مسلمة محجبة من أصول عربية بتكون في هذا المنصب في إلينوي. عرفينا على حالك.
أنا اسمي مها عايش، درست 6 سنين بالجامعة، خلصت بالماجستير، درست علم نفس وكوميونيكيشن، وبعدين كملت بالماجستير ودرست forensic psychology. So مجالي الشرطة خلص this is 100% full time for me. لما كنت أشتغل corrections, so I used to work with the adult population and I used to assess them for mental health issues in Kane County, but I also worked with juveniles who were underage minors that were involved in the justice system. So يعني they got arrested for something and they had issues and they had to work with me per the court order of Kane County. So the judge would mandate them to work with me on their mental health issues, family issues وأشياء هيك. So alhamdulillah I was able to incorporate it.
لازم تشيكي كل شيء موجود في السيارة.
The squad check is checking to make sure that everything in my squad is working. I have the lights. My light bar on the top has the colors that it needs. I take a walk around. I check my back seat, make sure it's empty. My seat belts are intact. I check my trunk as well, make sure all my equipment is in there. I come around again. Everything looks good. And then I have to log into the system, log into a specific program that we see what's going on, you know, with any sort of calls related to dispatch.
طبعا الآن خلينا نطلع مع مها في سيارة الشرطة عشان نطلعكم على تفاصيل عملها في الميدان، تشوفوا كل التفاصيل، شو بتعمل، شو بتسوي، كيف بتوقف الناس، المعدات اللي تستخدمها، وكيف بتم إجراءات عملها كشرطية في الميدان. فيلا خلينا ننطلق.
لما خلصت في الجامعة في ألمهرست وخلصت بعلم النفس، حبيت أكمل ماجستير بس ما حبيتش أكمل يعني إشي أكون كلينيشن، يبقى عندي أوفيس. كان عندي فضول إني أتعرف على إشي أكبر. I was looking for something challenging. I wanted to do something not a lot of women do, especially a Muslim woman like me. كنت كثير خجولة، كثير يعني I was very quiet. When I wanted to do the master's program, حكيت okay that's it. يعني as much as a lot of people like I worked with, I had mentors that were psychiatrists, you know, دكاترة يحكوا لي كوني دكتورة وهيك. And I was like no, في إشي ثاني، أنا حابة أسوي إشي أكبر, you know, إشي something that not a lot of people know about, and it was the forensic psychology part. So لما تعرفت على مجال السجن وأكون يعني a clinician في هذا المجال, I was like wow, okay, that sounds very exciting, scary but exciting. So I applied for it, and same thing, you know, when I entered that facility, they told me the same thing, and now, oh wow, ولا عمرنا تعرفنا على you know صبية زيك يعني محجبة جاية على السجن تشتغل, you know, في هذا المجال. It's very different. يعني أنا my goal was to touch the lives of people and take it with me and keep moving on to something bigger, you know, and inshallah it would make a difference. Not only do you incorporate different roles, يعني إحنا we're police officers, we're marriage counselors, we're independent counselors, we provide support, we take care of pets, you know, we provide medical attention, we provide peer support, de-escalation, negotiation. I mean, I can think of a million things as a police officer that you can incorporate. So that's what I appreciate about the job, that it was not just one thing. I could be a million things in one and still be myself.
هاي الحلقة برعاية محامي الهجرة محمد إبراهيم. كل أرقام التواصل موجودة في الديسكريبشن.
تحسي هيك يعني بالهيبة؟
نو بس الناس بحسوا هيك عني.
الشرطة في أمريكا كتير بيحملوا equipment حواليهم، ما بتكون ثقيلة عليكم أو بيعلموكم تتعاملوا مع equipment الموجودة عليكم.
We train with our vest, so you know where everything is. If you were in a high-risk situation, you're always going to have your firearm on you, whether it's a training gun or not, or it's an empty holster. You know, you want to learn where your instinct is going to be. Your reflex, it's going to go to your gun, it's going to go to your taser, it's going to go to my flashlight without me even having to look. I just know where it is, right? My radio, I know where usually my mic is right here. Those are a lot of important things that we need to know of.
خلينا هيك ناخذ جولة نشوف شو السيارة موجود فيها كسيارة شرطة، شو المعدات اللي بتستخدموها، يعني نبلش من هون.
So this is our laptop. This gives us, so we're able to, I'll put it down. So
أول شيء بتعملي sign على السيستم.
Yeah, we sign in and then we sign into our system. This is how I run people's license plate, their driver's license, things like that. I click on here to turn on my lights. So now my lights are on, and also my camera. So it's currently recording. Okay, so now my lights are on, for example. I want to go ahead and turn them off. And then I go over here and I click, I've stopped the recording. So now it's not recording anymore, and this is how I turn off my camera.
طبعا هاي الكاميرا اللي هي داخل السيارة اللي هي موجودة هون. هاي كاميرا تقريبا بتصور حركة السير. بتمسكوا عليها مخالفات السرعة السبيد. هاي
Yes. So I always want to test it before I start my day. And that's the radar. That's what captures the speed. Okay. So what it does is, this is my speed, this is the other vehicle that I'm targeting speed. So if we're driving, you'll see the speed of what that person is driving.
من الأمور الموجودة في أمريكا إنه الشرطي ما بيقدر يوقف أي شخص ما بيثبت عليه المخالفة. لازم يكون دائما في أدلة واضحة أساس الشرطي يوقفك في الشارع. الشرطة هون بيكونوا دائما حذرين وبيعرفوا كيف يتعاملوا مع أي مخالفة ممكن يوقفوا عشانها. لازم تكون مصورة أو موجودة على الرادار، أو يعني هون موجودة عندنا كاميرا، موجودة عندنا رادار، بالإضافة لجهاز المعلومات، بالإضافة للإضاءة وهاي الأمور اللي بتستخدمها في إيقاف السيارات.
So this is my radio for my in-car radio. This is what I use to communicate with my shift mates that are inside the squad car. So we talk to each other back and forth. If there's something going on, we communicate with them on here. We also use this in-car radio to communicate with our records department at the PD.
زي ما انتم شايفين كل الاكوبمنت هيك موجودة، يعني لابسة كل احتياطات اللي بتستخدمها في شغلها واحتياطات السلام موجودة معها. اشرحي لنا على الاكويبمنت اللي انت حاملاه.
So over here, this is how I carry my gun. My gun over here in the holster. On the back over here is my tourniquet. This is what I use that if there is any sort of emergency, if I got hurt or I have a coworker that got hurt, this is what you use to stop the bleeding until you get medical attention. I have my flashlight, pepper spray. I have additional magazines for my firearm. I carry my taser right over here as well. I have my radio. This stands for Crisis Intervention Team. This one has to do with my education. 3 stars means that you have a master's degree. The United States flag, and then this one is a 2-year pin because I just reached my 2 years. So we carry our first aid kit. With our first aid kit, we have an AED. This is my duty bag. This is where I carry all my paperwork, all my citations, the baton, and just like our traffic vest, things that we need for daily.
طبعا احنا ماشيين بسيارة الشرطة، هسه أي واحد مخالف راح نوقفه ونشوف معها كيف راح تتصرف معاه في هذا اليوم. فخلينا ننطلق نشوف مين سيء الحظ اليوم راح يخالف قوانين السير أو يخالف القانون في هاي المنطقة. طبعا هاي السيارة طلعت قدامنا ما حط الغماز.
Bravo 1, can you copy a 28? D David. Bravo 1, can you copy a signal 9? So I ran the plate. It's going to come up on my CAN system. I'm going to go up to the car and I'm going to talk to the driver, find out why he didn't use your signal, see where he's coming from, where he's going, kind of get some more information on that, okay? I put my spotlight on the vehicle for safety precautions, especially at night. We want to make sure that we spotlight that part. Anybody else in the vehicle with you? Just you? Okay, I'm Officer Aish with the Bartlett Police Department. Reason I stopped you is you failed to use your signal when you were changing lanes. Any reason why? You forgot? Okay. Do you have a driver's license and insurance I can see? Are you visiting someone in Bartlett?
Yes.
Okay. So he didn't use the signal because he forgot. I'm gonna go over here and just look at the information I got from the vehicle. A signal on the vehicle, but it's mainly the driver. So it's indicating to me that the driver has a suspended driver's license.
يعني هو ممكن يتم اعتقاله.
Yes, so it's an arrestable offense with that. Especially with a suspended driver's license, we have to take him into custody, but we do release him on the street, but we have to tow the car and things like that. So usually in cases like this, I would call for backup. You call an additional unit for this, and then we'll get a tow truck and we'll get the car out of here. Driving on a suspended driver's license, it's an arrestable offense. Can you place your hands on the hood? I need you to place your hands behind your back. Careful. We have him in the back of the squad right now. We're probably gonna get a tow for the vehicle, see if he can get a ride after I bond him out, and we'll go from there.
واليوم منطلقين وين؟
The range.
الرينج. طبعا عشان ايش؟ عشان نشوف كيف مها تستخدم السلاح، كيف تعلمت عليه. خلينا ننطلق زي ما انتم شايفين هون. مها يلا.
I usually like to set up my target, so now it's ready. This is my duty weapon, so I just take it out of the holster. I want to right away take out the mag, and I want to clear it out. So now you're going to look inside, clear. Okay, so now we have one in the chamber, it's ready to go. A Glock 19 Generation 5. I mean, it works for me. It works for the job. It has a flashlight in the bottom. It makes it easy, so if I need to pull a target, put a flashlight on.
شوفوا يلا اسمع الصوت. يلا. Oh my god. مش طبيعي الوضع. برافو.
So we got some good grouping over here. I do go a little bit to the left. It has to do with my grip a little bit, just something I struggle with. That's what I was talking about when it comes to training. You know, you got to train on the things that you're struggling with as a new officer. That's keep practicing. You know, you keep practicing on your target training, and you know that's what we do with the PD. You know, we do a lot of firearms training. It's just so different. ولا عمري يعني توقعت إني أقدر يعني you know, to control something like this. Alhamdulillah, with training from the academy, training from the PD, I come out with my family, my dad, my siblings. So alhamdulillah, I mean, the more practice, the better. I enjoy it.
اوه ثانك يو. لا تنسوا تكتبوا لنا في التعليقات شو رايكم في عمل البنات الصبايا العرب المسلمات المحجبات زي مها في الشرطه. اكتبوا لنا في التعليقات، ولا تنسوا اللايك والشير والسبسكرايب. وشو بنحكي؟
Salam.